On April 5th, Tommy McLaughlin Jr., a 46-year-old black man, allegedly died in the custody of Shreveport police, according to the Caddo Parish District Attorney. At the time, SPD didn't report McLaughlin's death publicly, and 54 days passed before the DA's office received an investigative file from police, with DA James Stewart saying that file is, quote, missing reports, statements, downloads, and other vital information essential to conduct a thorough and complete review, end quote. The DA is now asking citizens with video of the incident and eyewitnesses to come forward in the case, but none have until now. 3 witnesses spoke exclusively to me, describing the final minutes of McLaughlin's life and allowing me to use this camera to record cell phone video of McLaughlin's violent encounter with police. The first frames of the grainy video shows Shreveport police wrestling Tommy McLaughlin to the ground under a carport on Eileen Lane. A few seconds into the nearly 4.5-minute long clip come the first blows. A white male officer hits McLaughlin as a black female cop tries holding him down. The video that KSLA Investigates recorded with a small camera off a cell phone gets shaky next, showing the female officer rolling over and getting up when the male cop kicks McLaughlin. At this point, it's difficult to see on the wobbly video, but when officers try rolling the 46-year-old man over to handcuff him, McLaughlin appears to stiffen up. That's when the male cop, on top of McLaughlin, punches him 4 times. For the next 35 seconds, video shows McLaughlin trying to wrestle free before he is heard screaming out as witnesses say police began tasing him. I spoke with 4 people who say they witnessed the incident, each saying minutes earlier they saw McLaughlin walking up and down this street, and they say, quote, he seemed thrown in the head and was not acting right mentally. The cops then got called after McLaughlin got into a fight with a man here on Eileen Lane and got beat up. Just before the 3-minute mark, with 3 cops now holding McLaughlin down, a 4th officer runs into the picture, with witnesses saying and video appearing to show that white male cop punching McLaughlin before another cop tases him at least 3 more times. Then McLaughlin is hit 3 times with a baton in the legs. As the handheld video shakes, McLaughlin is handcuffed and stood up. That's when witnesses say, and video seems to show, an officer shoving him to the ground. 15 seconds later, back on his feet, officers walk McLaughlin to a squad car, his face appearing to slam against the hood. What happens next on the video is hard to see. It's blurry, but according to 4 witnesses and a police source, McLaughlin turns and spits in the female officer's face. She, in return, punches McLaughlin twice in his face. Then, according to witnesses, McLaughlin fell to the pavement, hitting his head either on the street or the curb, according to those witnesses. In the last seconds of the video, a white male cop is seen picking McLaughlin up, witnesses saying the officer put him in the back of a cop car where McLaughlin got quiet, I'm told, and minutes later, according to the witnesses, McLaughlin looked slumped over and unconscious. Now, there is a second video which I was allowed to watch but not record. It shows an ambulance getting on scene. But according to 3 witnesses and the cell phone video, it was dark now, and one witness says he watched paramedics give McLaughlin CPR. All 4 eyewitnesses tell me they fear McLaughlin was already dead because, according to them, the ambulance drove off slowly with no lights or siren. A police spokesperson tells me all the officers involved are still on the job, that no one's been placed on administrative leave. Now, I did reach out to the Shreveport Police Department and the District Attorney's Office for comment, but both agencies declined, saying the matter is still under investigation. Reporting in the studio, I'm Chief Investigative Reporter Stacy Cameron.